Welcome to Math with Sowmya. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. This is Arithmetic Progression, Chapter 5. So we go with the introduction first. Very first, what is sequence? Sequence is nothing but some numbers which are arranged in any definite pattern. You can call it as sequence. For example, natural numbers, it is arranged in a definite pattern with one difference. Similarly, we can take this 2, 2, 2, 2 difference, you can go. This is also a sequence. So, anything with the definite pattern, we can call it as a sequence. Now, what is the arithmetic progression? This is also a sequence where each term differs from its preceding term by some constant term. Suppose this is I have taken. So, these two, if I subtract, this is 2 is the difference. Here 2, here 2. So, this should be constant. The difference should be the constant. Each should differ by constant, either positive or negative. That we will call it as an arithmetic progression. For example, I have taken here, this is 8, 11, 14, 17, 20. This, we call it as, this is an arithmetic progression. If you take 11 minus 8, 3 is the difference. 3, 3, 3, continuous difference is 3. This we call it as common difference. Common difference, you can name it as D here. This is we call common difference. Each term, here we can call each term as T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, or even you can call A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, anything you can say this. Now, suppose if I say T1, this is my common difference. T1 is nothing but your first term which we call A. So, whatever is your first term, if you get that easily, you can call it as A here. Second term is nothing but first term plus D. You can see this is A plus D. Third term is second term first D. That is A plus 2D, because T2, T1 is what? T2 is what? T2 is A plus D. So, if I replace A plus D plus D, you are going to get A plus 2D. Similarly, if I take one more, T4, you can simply say A plus 3D. See, if term is 4, your difference will be just 1 less. So, whatever is given, T20, you can directly write this. Without the formula, we can do this. T22, A plus 21D. So, just 1 less you are going to take here. See, here this is 4, you put 3D. This is 20, 19D. So, this will be very simple. We have some formulas here. Tn to find the particular term, A plus n minus 1 into D, where n is nothing but number of terms. Even you can say an also. In some of the textbooks they give an, where A is the first term, which is nothing but T1, and D is nothing but common difference. If you see here, if I take Tn, if I want to find T2, A plus, in the place of n you write T minus 1 into D. T2 is nothing but A plus D. Suppose if you want to find T3 with the same formula. T3 will give you what? A plus 3 minus 1 into D. This will give you A plus 2D. Similarly, if I take T25, A plus 25 minus 1D, this will give you. That is why I said directly, if it is given 30, you can directly put just 1 less to this, you are done here. Suppose the next one, If the number of terms are given, there are some 50 terms. We have to add up and find the sum. Here also, A you take 1, D is the common difference. D is always T2 minus T1. Term 2 minus term 1, irrespective of the larger or the smaller numbers. So don't take, if 2 is bigger, you have to just subtract like this. This is T2 minus T1. What is your sum? N is the number of terms. 2A plus N minus 1 into D. Suppose if I know the first and the last term, I can directly put this. 2A, A plus L. Directly we can get into this. So we have here Tn is A plus N minus 1 into D to find the term. Sn, this is 2A plus N minus 1 into D, or if I know the first and the last term directly, I can put. This one we will find from the beginning when my AP go. Sometimes I have to find the term from last. Then what happens? Suppose this is T1, T2, T3, etc. Suppose Tn term you are having. It could be anything. The last term. Then you can say here last term will be your first term. N minus 1 difference will be negative. Then we will reach the answer. We will just go with the sum. We can understand it better. Thanks for watching. For latest updates, don't forget to subscribe.